Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Monday. I hope everyone enjoyed their first day back at school for 2023. As usual, we'll start with mobility, do some skill work, but unfortunately I have an Opals meeting this afternoon, so I won't be able to stick around to answer your questions, but save them for next week, write them down, and I will answer them next week for sure. Last week, a lot of people were asking questions about how to improve their speed and agility. Today, I'm going to include some exercises to change your pace, okay? So it's not necessarily how fast you are. Some people are naturally really speedy, some people aren't, all right? I'm one of those people that naturally aren't super speedy, so I use my change of pace to my advantage. Other people on the Opals team that do this really well are Christy Wallace. I watch her every day at practice. She is super fast, but she also uses her change of pace. So keep that in mind today as we go through our exercises. All right, so as usual, we're going to start off by warming our body up. So we're going to start with our squats again. So feet shoulder width apart, okay? We're coming down till our legs, till our thighs are about at a right angle with the ground, all right, parallel. We're going to do 20 of these to warm up. Try and keep that chest up, back nice and straight, eyes up. We're halfway. $19, $20. Okay, remember that single leg squat we did last week? You don't have to go as deep on this one. All right, but just really firing up all those muscles in that left leg. We'll just do 10 of these. And swapping to our right leg. Chest up, stick that bottom back. 8, 9, 10. Okay, next up we have our RDLs. Remember, my most favorite exercise. So we're standing on one leg, okay, knees slightly bent. We're pushing our head and our feet in opposite ways, hinging at our hips. So my head goes forward, my right leg goes back. Think about pushing your bottom to the wall behind you. Really hinge at those hips, keep your back nice and straight, and we want our chest to go to the floor. So we're doing 15 of these. We've done these every week, all right, so we should be getting pretty good at them. Our muscles should have adapted pretty well by now. That's 10, 5 more. Last one. Good job. Swap legs. If you're having trouble balancing, find a spot on the floor and focus on looking at that spot. You can also use Superman arms or woman arms. Get those arms out, balance like an aeroplane. That's 10, 5 more. Okay, next up, that one warmed up our calves a little bit. I just want to warm them up a little bit more. So we're doing our double leg calf raise, hands on hips, legs, nice and straight, okay? My knees are locked out for this one, and we're rising up onto our toes and back down. Again, we'll go 15 of these. Everything should be in a nice straight line. $11, $12, $13, $14, $15. Good job. All right, I'm going to make us do a push-up again. My arms were really sore last week. I don't know about yours. I'm assuming they would have been. But we're going to combine it with another movement, okay? This is called an inchworm. So our legs are straight, our hands find the floor. All right, bend your knees a little bit if you need to. We're going to walk our hands out, keeping those feet in the same spot. All right? You should be in a nice plank position now. So back straight, arms straight, legs straight, and then we're going into our push-up. So drop down to your knees if you have to. Otherwise, we're doing our push-up. All right, and coming back up. So our legs stay straight the whole time. I'm bending my knees to come up, okay? And we go again. We're going to do this 5 times. So that's 1. Find the floor, walk our hands out, push up, walk our hands back in. Try and keep those legs as straight for as long as possible. 2. 3. This one's really good for, it's like a plank as well, so it's really good for our core stability, okay? And it's also really good to warm those hamstrings up. Give our posterior chain a bit of a stretch. This should be the last one. All right, great job. Next up we have our pogos. So I want 10 little pogos. Our pogos, it's basically a calf raise, but our toes are just leaving the floor a tiny bit, okay? So 10 little ones, legs nice and straight, warming up those calves, 8, 9, 10, and then I want 10 as high as you can go, okay? Still try and keep those legs nice and straight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Next up, we're going to do our lunge, but we're going to do it in a jumping lunge, okay? So our lunge, remember, legs at right angles. When we get down here, we're going to swap feet. So my left foot is going to become the foot in front this time. And we're down in that lunge. Down in that lunge. Good. All right, when you get the hang of it, you can go as fast as you can. We're going to do 20 of these. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great job, everyone. Grab a quick drink and grab your water bottle. All right, as always, we warm up with the 3 dribbling exercises, okay? So the first one is the pound dribble. Knees are bent, we're in a nice dribbling stance, our arm bar up, okay? Remember, my back's nice and straight. We don't want any of this. Back straight, eyes up, arm bar up, nice athletic stance. We're going to do, let's go 40 today, okay? As fast as we can, as hard as we can. Remember, if you make a mistake, that is okay. I want to see mistakes. Ready, set, go. All right, we're going to stay all on the right hand. Let's really burn that forearm out, okay? We're going into 40 ankle dribbles now. Remember, only using our fingertips. Bend those knees more, my back still stays straight. Eyes up, arm bar up. Okay, now our shoulder dribble, 20 of these. Whoa. Just up to our shoulder. Use your whole back, legs are straight. Great job. Swapping over to our left hand. We start with our pound dribbles. Nice dribbling stance. Right arm bar up, eyes are up. 40. stuff. So we'll do our crossover series. Remember, 20 below our knees, nice and snappy. 20, hang it out as wide as you can. Stay low in your stance. Okay, my arms are just coming up. The rest of my body is staying exactly the same. Hang it out there as wide as you can. That's 20, let's just go 10 more. Great job. Grab your water bottle. Remember, we put the water bottle down in front of us. We touch the water bottle every crossover, okay? So we're hanging the ball out exactly like we just did. If you don't have a water bottle, you're touching the floor. Okay, 20 starting now. Try and keep those eyes up. Nice. Keep it snappy. Great job. While we've got our water bottle here, we're going to do, we haven't done this one since the first week, all right? So we have our water bottle in front of us. We're bouncing the ball at our right foot. The ball's in our right hand. So we're bouncing it straight in front of our right foot. Then we're pushing the ball over the water bottle and bouncing it in front of our left foot, okay? So one right, one left. One right, one left. Once you get the hang of it, go as fast as you can. Great job. Swap to the left hand, okay? This one's really hard to do slowly, all right? So the quicker you can go, the easier it will be to keep in control of the ball. If you're really good at it, try and do it as slow as you can, okay? All right, let's go for 40 now. Let's try and keep those eyes up. We're halfway. Nice, great job. Put the water bottle to the side of your body now. And we're going to bounce it one at the front of our foot. So one at the front of our foot in our right hand, and then one at the back of our foot. Still going over the water bottle, all right? We're just going to do 20 of these. Good job. Now we're going to make this even harder. This dribble is really important when we start doing it on the move, okay? So, it's the same idea, but instead of bouncing it at the back of our foot, we're just going to pull it back into our pocket. So it feels like a carry, okay? But as we speed it up, it'll feel better. So we're pulling our elbow back behind us, bringing that ball with us. Really protecting that ball from the defense if they swipe at it. Let's go 10 more. Good job. Great job, everyone. Swap to our left hand. So water bottle goes on the left side of our body. Remember, the first part of the drill is bounce one in front, at the front of our foot, one at the back of our foot, over that water bottle. Okay? Go for 20, starting now. Good job. Okay, this one's going to feel pretty hard. If you can't do it, all right, I'd rather you just pull it back and grab it with both hands for now, okay? Or pull it back, hand under the ball. And then that's how I started having to do this drill, and then I eventually got the hang of it, okay? So we pull it back, remember pull your elbow back behind your body. Good, up. Protect the ball from the defense. Let's go 20 from now. Very good, everyone. Awesome. Okay, I just want to practice our through the legs before we start doing it on the move. So let's put our left foot forward. We're in that nice lunge position, okay, on the toes of our back foot, okay? And we're just bouncing the ball like a crossover, exactly the same. Hand on side of the ball, pushing that ball into the ground. Okay, flicking our fingers, flicking our wrist. Exactly the same as a crossover. We're just doing it underneath that front leg. If you need, you can take a couple of bounces, then push it under. If you've got the hang of it, let's go for 20. Good job, everyone. Swap legs. If you can't bounce it, that's okay as well. I just want you to pass it under that front leg, like this. Okay, if you can't do that, you can pick it up and pass it over your leg. There's always a variation of every drill that we do, okay, until you get good at it, and then you can go to the hardest level. All right, 20, ready, whoa. Ready, set, go. We're up on those back toes. All the weight is through our front leg. Nice. The lower you sit, the easier it is. Okay, grab a drink, everyone, and we'll move on to dribbling on the move. Okay, let's take 10 big steps away from your computer, away from your screen, okay? And we're going to start off with our cross. So starting it in our right hand, we're crossing to our left hand, putting our right foot forward. So same as last week, crossing from left to right, right foot goes forward through the legs. Cross, through, cross, through, cross, through, cross, through, cross, through, cross, through, cross, through. Okay, and do that back, same, so it stays in our right hand. So we're crossing it over, right foot steps forward. If you can't do that, I just want you to cross it over every step, all right? Below our knees. Okay, now we're putting it in our left hand, so we're going left to right. As we cross over from left to right, our left leg steps forward, through, okay? So, left to right, left foot forward, through. Left to right, left forward. Good. Remember, if you can't do that, cross over every step. Okay, turn around and go back. Same hand. All right, now I'm going to teach you some change of pace, okay? So, the ball's in our right hand, okay? As we skip, so we're going to dribble, but on every dribble, we're going to bring that right knee up, okay? So dribbling, bring the right knee up, like a skip. So we're still in our stance, dribble, right knee up. As I'm dribbling, okay, I'm using that pull back dribble that we practiced, so I'm protecting the ball from the defense. Here we go. So dribble, skip, 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 and back. Good, okay, now in the left hand, so this time our left knee will come up. Pull it back. All right, let's go for real. So the ball's in our left hand, skip, pull that ball back. Pull it back. Good job, everyone. So the idea of changing the pace of your dribble is to catch the defense off guard, okay? So as I come up, I'm hoping that the defense also comes up. As soon as they do this, I can either accelerate to go past them, okay? Or I can swap hands, all right? So that's why it's so important that we really practice our ball handling so I can do a variety of moves and always keep the defense guessing. So we're skipping this one, and then as I land, I'm going low into my stance, okay? And then I'm going to cross it over. So from the start, it'll look like this. Start in your right hand comes up for a skip, then I land low, cross over. Okay, one dribble, skip, cross, cross, cross. All right, let's do that again. Starting with the ball in my right hand, I'm skipping, so right hand, skip, land, cross. Left hand, skip, land, cross. You should be able to hear the difference the ball's making, okay? So the different tempo. Let's go back. And again, it should be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 with that ball, all right? So the first dribble's slower, the next one's really snappy, okay? Let's do it at tempo now. And back. All right, great job, everyone. Grab a drink. All right, now we're going to put that hesitation move into a layup, okay? So we're going to start under the hoop so we can get a measuring point. And let's take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big steps out from the hoop, okay? To the side, so you should be on the wing. All right, we're going to start by ripping the ball. So toss it to yourself. I'm in a nice wide stance. I'm ripping the ball below my knees, okay? Below my knees in a nice athletic position. I'm taking one big dribble to the basket. So ripping the ball, one big dribble, and then I want you to skip. All right, so exactly what we just did. So we're ripping the ball, skip, into a layup. Okay, remember with our layup on the right hand, we should be going right, left, really drive off that left leg. So it's exactly the same as the skip we just did. So we would use this in a game if my defense is staying with me, okay? So I've ripped the ball, they're right on they've stayed in front or they're right on my hip, so I need to change pace to give myself an advantage. So ripping it below, skip, stand them up, and then go again. Let's do 5 of these, 5 normal layups, so right, left foot work. You should feel really athletic, really powerful after your skip, okay? Because you've gone from high to low really quickly. You've got all that momentum built up in your body. 2 more. Last one. Good, okay. Now we're going to do a different type of layup, okay? If you've just started playing basketball, I want you to stay with the right-left footwork, okay? So keep practicing that until we get it really good. For those of you that have been playing for a little while, okay, I'm going to teach you a different layup. So remember, in our mic and drill, we've done reverse layups, we've done regular layups, we've also done step throughs with our post moves, okay? This one is the same foot, same hand layup, okay? So we call it the wrong foot layup. We use this to put the defense out of time, okay? So the best players, Steph Curry's awesome at it. He gets the ball so high off the backboard to avoid the shot blockers, all right? So this really messes up the defensive timing. And it's a great way to not get your shot blocked, all right? So we're ripping the ball through, same thing, skip, really take off now, and we're right hand, right leg, all right? We want to get that ball on the backboard as quick as we can. Whoa. Skip. Let's go, 3 more. So we're keeping the defense guessing in 2 ways with this, with our hesitation and with our wrong foot layup. Last one. All right, great job everyone. Okay, before we go to the left side, I want to do one more layup, all right? So we're starting with our hesitation, same thing. This time the defense has stayed on the outside of me, okay? So I've beaten them, I've got them on the outside of my shoulder, so I need to shoot the ball with my left hand. And this is called an inside hand layup. So it's exactly the same footwork as the left hand layup. So we're going off our right leg and shooting it with our left hand. Okay, so hesitate, right foot, left hand layup. It's just on the right side of the basket. Another really good way to not get your shot blocked. Let's just do 3 of these. Hesitate, right foot, left hand. 2 more. Hesitate. You probably can't see, but as I'm hesitating, I'm scanning the floor, okay? I'm seeing if any of my teammates are open. So it's giving me time. And by raising my eyes and looking around, it's deceptive to the defense. Grab a quick drink, and then we're going to go to the left side and repeat that whole series. All right, so remember, start under the hoop. Pardon? Okay, sweet. Start under the hoop and we're taking the 6 big steps out. This time my left foot is my pivot foot, okay? So I'm catching the ball, ripping it below my knees. My first step is with my back foot, okay? So ripping it below my knees. Hesitate on that first dribble. So ripping it below. Hesitate with the skip. Left knee up this time. And then we're going into our left hand layup. Let's make 5. Starting now. So ripping it below, skip. Woo. Good job. 3 more. 2 more. Try and get your eyes up. Scan the court. Last one. Good. Okay, next one. Left hand, left foot. Okay, I already see so many young players doing this, all right, because they can't get the footwork right. So if you've just started playing and you're struggling with that footwork, please keep doing that footwork, because that's the basis of what we do all our other layups off, all our other footwork. Okay, so we really need to get that correct. If you've got that down, all right, we're going left hand, left foot. Okay, so our right knee will be up. So everything stays the same. Remember, get that ball on the backboard quickly. We're ripping the ball below our knees. Hesitate. 1, 2, off the backboard. Let's go 5 of these, so that's 1. Hesitate. Left hand, left foot. Really throws off the shot blocker, throws off their timing to come across and block your shot. So it's really important we get it on the backboard quick. Two more. Good. Last one. Good job. All right. Okay, we've got our right hand layup now on the left side of the court. So we're jumping off that left knee, driving that right leg up in the air for our right hand layup, okay? So we're hesitating. Remember, the defense is on this side of me for this one, okay? So I'm hesitating. Left foot, right hand. So as you can see, no matter what the defense throws at us, there's always a way to score, all right? That's why it's so hard to play defense. That's why it's so important that we're really good at it. All right, let's make it as hard as as hard as it is for the offense to score. Hesitate, left foot, right hand. We want to get nice and long on this one, okay? Nice and long, get that ball away from the defense as much as possible. Last one. Hesitate. Great job, everyone. Grab a quick drink. All right, great job, everyone. I'm throwing a lot at you, okay? But we all did so great last week, and I really wanted to touch on the change of pace, okay? So if you're having trouble with any of this, let's make sure that we're practicing it next week, all right? That we're practicing it this week so I can move on even harder next week, okay? So, all right, start out from under the hoop, okay? And I want you to go as far away from your hoop that it allows you, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've taken 10 big steps out, okay? So as much space as you can, all right? If you don't have enough space, that's okay. You can go into a layup after your move instead of a jump shot. So what we're going to do, we're going to take one dribble. So let's start in our right hand, okay? One dribble. Then I want you to come to a 2-foot stop while the ball's still in the air and cross it over, okay? So one dribble, cross below our knees. Take a big step across your body, and then we're going 2 bounces into our jump shot, all right? So again, this is another change of pace to beat our defender. So we're taking a hard dribble straight at the defense, get to them, cross it over, okay, they're off balance, and now we're going 1, 2, into our jump shot. If you watch the WNBL, someone who's really good at this is Beck Cole, okay? She's really good at shooting this pull-up after beating her defense by changing pace, changing direction. Go 2 more in our right hand. Cool. Want to finish on a make. Last one. Okay, great job. Now we're going to start it in our left hand, okay? So we're dribbling it down the court. I'm approaching my defense, same thing. Cross it over below our legs, into our right hand and shoot your pull-up. With the footwork, just do whatever feels good today. Next week, I'll tell you exactly how I want your footwork to be on your jump stop. Three more. Last one. Great job, everyone. Okay, so I want you to practice this during the week with all different crossovers. So we've got our crossover that we were just doing, all right? We have our through the legs, so approach, okay? We have our behind the back. All right, into our jump shot. And we have our skip dribble crossover, okay? So that's getting really, that's 2 changes of pace, okay? So we're skipping, crossover, all right? So you should definitely be able to beat your defense. We'll also practice next week, straight, keep going in the same direction without a crossover. Okay, so I want you to practice all of that this week, okay? Because next week I'm going to really emphasize the footwork for the jump shot, which we have done earlier, but now we're combining 4 or 5 different skills, all right, and I don't want to overwhelm you all at once. Everyone is doing a fantastic job. Great work. Grab a quick drink, put your ball down because we're going to come back for our defense. All right, last week, remember we did our defense box, okay? So we ran out, closed out, okay? Slide big to bigger, backwards run, slide big to bigger back to the start, okay? It's very similar this week, but I'm gonna throw you in another element, okay? The drop step, which we have done in the past, okay? So we're going close out, remember throw those hands up, start your feet, okay, close out. Then when we get five steps out, we're going to drop step, okay, so my shoulders face the same way that they already were. I'm just pointing my toes at a 45-degree angle, all right, drop stepping, my right foot's my pivot foot. Then we're going big to bigger for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slides. We're running up again, closing out on the other elbow this time. So running out 5 steps, close out, big to bigger, 5 steps on a 45-degree angle, okay? That's 1 rep. All right, so again, 5 steps forward, close out, big to bigger, 5 slides, close out, big to bigger, 5 slides. Okay, we're going for 3 reps, starting on the right side of the hoop, and then we'll go 3 reps starting on the left side. So I want the 3 reps on the right side continuous, so this is a bit of conditioning. I'm already puffing and I've only done 2. All right, let's see if you can beat me. Ready, set, go. That's 1 for me. 2. 3. Woo! Oh, great job, everyone. Oh, I bet some of you beat me. Oh. Awesome job today, everyone. Remember, write down those questions you had for me today, and I'll answer them next week. All right, practice all those skills we worked on today because we're going to move on next week. And I'm also going to move on, oh, I'm so puffed. I'm also going to move on with our post move, so make sure you're looking back at the video from last week so we can really get stuck into it next week. Awesome job today, have a great week, and I'll see you next week.